Hi, today I want to talk to you about the fastest way to earn double-digit returns on your money with absolutely zero risk. Yes, that's right. With zero risk, I can show you how to earn double-digit returns on your money. Now, this is not clickbait. Just hear me out, and hopefully you'll understand and be able to follow me. The first area we must address in order to do this is taxes. Many of us are paying way too much in taxes because we simply don't understand how the tax code really works. In my opinion, I believe that the tax code is truly the best cheat code ever if you understand it. If you are a W 2 wage earner, you are paying the highest rate of income tax because simply the tax code was not designed for workers, it's designed for business owners. So if you are a W 2 wage earner, the first thing you must do is start a home based business of any type. It doesn't matter, something that you enjoy, a hobby, but start a home based business. Why? Because it allows you access to over 400 different tax deductions that you'll be able to take advantage of simply by owning a home based business. Number two, by understanding and learning the tax code, and I don't mean the entire tax code, but there's several parts of the tax code that really will be able to help you reduce your tax liability. The first is the IRS code 280A, that is 280 alpha, and it is also commonly known as the Augusta rule. What it does is it allows you to host your monthly board of director meetings or your monthly company meetings in your home, and you can actually charge your business a fee in order to do so. Now that benefits you two ways. Number one, it benefits the business because it is a business expense, thereby reducing the taxable income of the business. And number two, it benefits you personally because you receive that income from the business absolutely tax-free. So by understanding the Augusta rule, it puts more money in your pocket while reducing the tax liability of your business. The other is IRS Code 179. 179 simply allows you to, instead of doing depreciation of equipment over 5 years or more, IRS Code 179 allows you to take a full write-off for the full amount of a piece of equipment. And yes, that includes in vehicles as well. You may have heard many people at the end of the year going out and buying, vehicles that weigh over 6,000 pounds. And that's because it allows them to write off the entire value of that car. Now, you must understand that you have to have a taxable liability of that same amount. You can't owe $5,000 in taxes, but go and buy a G-Wagon and then think you're going to write off the entire cost of the G-Wagon. You have to have a tax liability equal to that of the vehicle or piece of equipment that you're seeking to write off for that entire tax year. So when it comes to taxes, that is an instant way in which you can increase the rate of return on your money by understanding the tax code. The second area is interest. We don't understand truly how interest works, and actually we're losing a lot of money on the way that we finance the things that we purchase. For example, when you purchase a home, we think that we're getting a 3.9, 4.9% interest rate, and that's the interest that we're going to pay on our home. However, we all are aware that if you have a home for $350,000, it is very likely or very common that you're going to end up paying $200,000, $300,000 or more in interest when it comes to paying that home off. So the best way to minimize the amount of interest that you pay is to accelerate the payoff of your mortgage. Now, people tend to do this in various ways. One is to make multiple or bi-weekly payments, meaning that you pay half of your mortgage every 2 weeks, and you'll be able to accelerate the payoff of your mortgage by making an extra single payment each and every year. Some individuals just throw extra payments whenever they have additional funds. They'll make extra payments towards the principal. I actually can show you a method where you can pay off your home and any other debt you have, be it credit cards, auto loans, student loans, mortgages. I can show you how you can pay off all of those things in 10 years or less and be absolutely totally debt-free, therefore minimizing the amount of interest that you're paying on all of these things you're financing. And then you have the third area, which is debt. When you have debt, what you're doing is you're giving up the opportunity to earn additional income with that money, also known as opportunity cost. So by simply carrying debt, it's actually costing you money, and you want to get out of debt as quickly as possible. Again, that can be achieved by allowing me to show you through a report, a personalized report on how you can get out of debt within 10 years or less of all indebtedness, be it a mortgage on down to credit cards, auto loans, and so on. So those are the three different areas in which you can immediately affect the rate of return that you have on your money, oftentimes, most likely providing you with double-digit returns on your money. And with the report that I provide you, it'll actually show you the rate of return that you're actually receiving on your money by addressing all three of those key areas. So in conclusion, I'd just like to say that the name of the game is that you want to eliminate or minimize the interest that you're paying, the taxes that you're paying, as well as your debt. And you can do this very safely, very cost effectively, and therefore yielding you a higher rate of return.